Mark and Will, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.
What's going on, people? Welcome back to another great episode of the Mark and Will Show. And of course, you got your favorite two hosts of the most, Mark and Will. What's up, my brother?
What's going on with you, man? What is going on?
Tuesday, the 18th.
Right. Came back to work today.
Yes, sir. Me too.
Lord,
Yep.
jeez,
Louise. Yeah.
Well, at least it's Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? It's not Monday, so
it ain't Monday. Right.
It ain't my fault.
Right. It ain't Monday. Yeah, we right about that.
That's the blessing on this one for real.
Yes,
for real.
sir.
What's up, D? What's up, Shan? How you doing?
How y'all doing?
My goodness. It's kind of slim, man. I mean, it's like we've been action-packed, you know what I'm saying, all these games and stuff like that. But you know how we do. We going to rock and roll like
yes,
we
sir.
always start off. So, you know, might as well do it.
You got the Mark and Will Show, Kentucky High School Boys and Girls Basketball Player of the Week.
Week. Congratulations. Like we said, we named him yesterday. Cameron Poole. Straight baller. I mean, last week she averaged 23, 8.5, 9, and 6.5. You don't know what I'm talking about. You don't know how it goes. It goes like it's 23 points, 8.5 rebounds, 9 assists, and 6.5 steals. I don't know which line is more impressive. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like,
yeah.
23 is always. But when you go
right.
down into the 8.5, 9, and 6.5, stat stuffer.
Yes, it is.
Big time. And for our boys, player of the week,
yes, sir.
Inslee Curl, averaged 23.3 and 9.3 rebounds. So not only was he putting it in there, he was getting them boards.
Yes, he was.
Took care of business.
Yes,
we love to see that.
Yes, clean that glass up.
Yeah, man. I know he's probably hitting himself like, man, I should have got that. Look, actually 2 and I'd have had that 10.
Exactly.
That 10, but hey,
you get it next time.
Right. Straight baller. That's all
yes,
I got
sir.
to say. Big time.
Now you got the Mark and Will Show High School National Player of the Week.
Week. The thing about it is right here, Mr. Jack, I only got to say is LIT champion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Point guard. Leader of that ship, man. He averaged 18.6, 2 rebounds and 4 assists. Got something Mel ain't had since 2002. Did your thing.
Right.
So, you know, congratulations to all the kiddos who did their thing. They're straight ballers. Deserve it. You know, hats off to you.
Absolutely.
And it's just something that we have experienced as we, you know, one of the reasons why we did the players of the week, you know, football. We just started in football.
Yep.
And then we just spread our wings, did basketball, and actually did more. So it got, you know, more kids can get more highlighted because, you know, football was like 2 players, offense and defense, which everybody that we've been doing has been well deserved.
Yes, absolutely.
If you do not, you know, everything's not going to be perfect.
No.
Okay.
You know
it's a lot of ballers out there.
Yeah.
And I mean, you know, hey, all we can do is go on nominations, what we see. So we have some nominations. Keep them coming in, please. But one thing I do want to talk, one thing that we have experienced today, one of our players got named, of course, and we always share it on our social media. So we're talking about Twitter. We're talking about Facebook, Instagram.
Yep.
Well, so on Instagram, a lot of kiddos is on, a lot of students is on.
Yes,
well,
a lot.
We have this one particular student who apparently doesn't like one of our players of the week,
Mm-hmm.
and basically constantly is harassing and things like that. So I'm thinking it's Mark and Will show. Let's have something to talk about. So let's talk about cyberbullying and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
This kid, I'm not gonna say no names. All I know is that Ballard High School's soccer team need to get a hold. They probably do need assistive training.
Yes, absolutely.
Because this kid is on the soccer team, and apparently he does not like one of our winners.
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't know. So my thing is, it's a very real topic.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, it is.
And I think what's scary about it the most is like when you have children, and the whole world now is about technology.
Yes.
And you have to do your best to shield your children of a lot of stuff. A lot of things go on, and a lot of parents have it where you can't be on social media to this age. You can't be
exactly.
on, and that's a great safeguard.
Yes, it is.
Because it's the kiddos that feel all of a sudden they want to talk all this noise or harass and things, cyberbullying, and getting away with it, because most time if you look at it, you're not reading the comments. It could be 50 comments, but if you read it and you can see some stuff, that's not acceptable.
Right.
You may not like a person or may not like what they do, what they stand for, what team they cheer for, what team they play, all this kind of stuff. But it's a better way to do things, and that's not it. Being that, high schooler, you hope by now at this time of age that you can learn how to express yourself better,
right,
than doing what you're doing now.
Agree.
All I gotta say is, for all the parents out there, just make sure, I don't care how old your children are,
right,
make sure you kind of monitor things, because things can get out of hand. Luckily that Mark and I, we monitor our stuff.
Yep.
And when we see things we do not like on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook,
Instagram,
Twitch, Instagram, we're gonna delete it, and we probably report them. So, like I said, and the beauty is that we have other players that are congratulating these players who won, and that's what it's about.
Yes, exactly what it's about.
The award, we love the award. We're gonna continue the award. You know what I'm saying? Because it's spotlighting, it's shining a light on people's performance, and that's what it's about. And we love it. You know what I'm saying? So when you're trying to take away to try to take the shine off of somebody else, your sport's coming around. I hope you get it.
Right.
You may not. You know what I'm saying? But we need to work as a team, as a family, to make sure we monitor and protect these kiddos, because there are a lot of kids who try to get away with that kind of stuff. So thank you for bearing with us as we bring it to light, but just make sure you watch out, because that stuff is going on for real.
Right, it is. Yes, sir. Who we got next, brother?
Oh, man, Kendrick Haskins. Y'all remember Kendrick? Wave 3?
Yes, sir.
Named Sportscaster of the Year. Congratulations,
yes,
brother.
Yes.
Big time. Hey, proud of you. Doing your thing. You always been doing it. Yep. And, hey, I'm surprised you didn't win it earlier. But, hey, take it as you can.
Right.
But we're very proud of you, man, and continue to do tremendous job, tremendous work.
Absolutely, yes.
One thing I have for you is just make sure you always claim that Bulldog, because you was a Bulldog first before you was a Tiger. You was a Bulldog first before he was a Tiger. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
He always have it in his heart.
Right. JCTMS, all that kind of stuff, brother. Never forget where you came from.
Bro,
that's all I got to say. Let's get into the NBA.
Yes. He said, oh, shoot. They don't mess my whole screen up. NBA is crazy because today you only got 2 games on.
Right. Yesterday had 1 million, right?
Yes. You only got 2, but I'm going to hit y'all with yesterday's scores. You got Boston and New Orleans who played. Boston won 104-92. The Hornets beat the Knicks 97-87. The Wizards beat Philly 117-98. Of course, the Cavs beat Brooklyn. Grizzlies beat the Bulls. Clippers beat the Pacers. Atlanta falls to the Bucks. Timberwolves beat the Magic. Heat beat the Raptors. Dallas beat Thunder. Suns beat Spurs, and the Lakers finally won a game and beat Utah. But they said it still don't matter because coach is still in the hot seat. Now you got today's games. Timberwolves and Knicks is on right now. The Timberwolves is up 32-23 at the second quarter. Then you got the 10 o'clock game, which is Golden State against the Detroit Pistons.
Ooh, the LA show, they showed a little dunk. They performed well last night,
Yeah.
Tonight, But before we get into that, let me go ahead and run down if the playoffs started today.
If it started today.
Number 1 seed is Chicago. Number 2, Miami. Number 3, Brooklyn. Number 4, Cleveland Rocks. 5, the Bucks. 6, the 76ers. And between the 7 and 10, they'll be fighting for the last 2 spots. And it go to 8, right?
Yep.
Hornets at number 7. 8, the Wizards. 9, the Raptors. 10, the Celtics. Woo! And the Knicks. Come on, Knicks! Come on, man. Put it together, man. Y'all trade Randall out of there or something.
Again.
Gotta go. Western Conference, if at the end of the day, the top 10 will be right now Phoenix Suns.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1. Number 2, Golden State. Number 3, Memphis Grizzlies. I hear you, man. Hats off to y'all.
Right.
Number 4, Utah Jazz. Number 5, Dallas Mavericks. Number 6, Denver Nuggets. 7, Lake Show playing in that playoff. 8, the Clippers. That's the LA family affair. Number 9, the Timberwolves. And 10, Portland Trail. But Portland always start off kind of sluggish.
Yes,
and work their way back
they
up,
going.
man. They work their way back up.
See, both of the LA teams better watch out for Memphis. Or Minnesota, I mean.
Yeah. And I'm proud of them because they've been going backwards, the past 2-3 years.
Yeah.
I mean, we know COVID and everything else. And Cat been out.
Yeah, Cat been out. So that's a young
look at
team.
The Spurs.
Right. Pop retired.
Dre. Your team is 16-20. I can't remember the last time they were.
I don't know that.
I mean, last year they wasn't that good, but I think they made it to the.
They made it. Yes, the Rose and them made it. Yeah.
Ooh, that's kind of bad.
Yeah, it's not looking good for them at all.
No. Not when you're in the same sentence as the Pelicans and Thunder and Rockets. And Magic and Pistons. Oh, right. Wow. And what's going on with the Pacers?
I don't know.
15-29. There was another playoff team.
You talking about Detroit?
No,
Pacers.
Yeah.
They was at one point in time, but they going downhill
15-29.
Because that East is starting to get rocking anyway. So
Atlanta need to get tighten their ship too. Because
yes, they do.
I think it's going to be a lot of trades. But my thing is this: you got to find out who are the buyers and who are the sellers.
Exactly.
Because there's a lot of people who might want Collins from the Hawks.
Yes.
And if they get rid of him, then you just done quit.
Yeah, you got rid of the team.
On the franchise.
And I know.
Because Trey's by himself.
Yep, and Trey going to be, what are we doing?
Mm-hmm.
Trade me next.
Right, if not,
I ain't signed no contract and stitch it.
Right, I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? And then the Boston is like slowly. The Boston Celtics is a team that you really just got to blow up.
Yeah, you got to blow the whole thing up. You right.
And start over, man.
Yeah.
Okay, Brown or Tatum. You see what I'm saying? Like, let's do that and then send the other one for draft picks. Do what you got to do. Let's build this, man.
One would have to go.
They ain't had a center in years.
Who are you getting rid of?
I'm keeping Tatum.
The young guy.
I'm keeping Tatum. And think about it, Brown's a bad boy too, but they play the same position really.
Mm-hmm.
You got a point guard. Or sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. I don't know what's going on. Because Marcus Smart is not a point guard.
He's
not
a true point guard.
And it really need to come off the bench. A hustle guy. He's a glue. He is a glue guy that basically is 6'3" glue guy. Normally your glue guys maybe 6'7", you know what I'm saying? Rebound or something. But he's that type of dude.
Mm-hmm.
He is a shorter version of Draymond Green, really.
Yeah, he is. That's a good person.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a very good person.
He's a short version of him.
That's a very
his
good
offense
person.
is a little better.
Yes,
that's all that is. He's tough as
Yeah,
nails.
little scrappy dude.
Yeah. So it's like you have to really turn it down, man.
And rebuild it. You're
Yeah,
right.
man. And then and it starts. I understand they did Danny Ainge get him out of there.
Yeah.
And they did the young guy put him up there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I'm pretty sure he had a say in what Ainge too. Like, what do you think you need? Well, I need this. Like, just get rid of him too. Put him back in college. Louisville Cardinals may have a spot for you.
Ooh. Hey.
Yeah. Come on back in the area.
College,
You know what I'm
right?
saying? Yeah, he was at Butler. Might as well get on this stuff. I mean, he's still young, he's still a baby.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, so go ahead. I just think they really need to blow that up.
Yeah, I agree with that. And then Brown, I was saying that about him too.
And I like him.
I do too, but I wonder where would he go. Somebody would say, "Come here." I know a lot of people would try to get him.
It's an all-star.
What's a great fit for you?
But my thing is this, though, bro. You have to have assets to get him.
To get him, absolutely.
Because I'm not giving him up for...
No,
sir.
I know. No,
sir.
You got to give up
something.
Sir.
So would you try to get a player and some draft picks? Because if you do... It's certain people on here that you can do a straight-up trade. Like Dame Time. Put him with Tatum, you know what I'm saying?
And that would be good, but they both need the ball in their hands too. That's
true. But I would say this. Dame, Portland, they average about 120, so he gives it up. He gonna get his. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it'd be a problem with that. I think both of them get theirs, but you have to be like, okay, when you get traded, like say if it's
mm-hmm.
and you went out, that means you're really gonna have to refine your game too. Like, okay, I thought I was the best thing since sliced bread,
right.
But they didn't want me. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know who they would give up.
Who's that?
Quietly, but I think he'd be a good fit with the Bucks. I think he'd help out Giannis.
See, the problem, you got Middleton already there.
That's what I'm saying.
Because he plays in two guard.
That's what I'm saying. Who's leaving?
I don't think
I like him there.
I don't think nobody gonna leave. Just because.
But that's
the problem is because they won a championship.
See,
if they didn't win the championship, everybody gone.
That's the crazy
Holiday, Middleton.
They got it. They don't see them getting back there. Kyrie Great take a shot.
Well, you know what? That's the thing about it. You can't trust them. So my thing is, if you're the Bucks, all you gotta do is get above them, make them come to your, you know what I'm saying, do whatever. And then you ain't got to worry about it because you got to think, Bucks at home, even if Kyrie's there, they ain't scared of them. You know what I'm saying?
Bucks got to get above Cleveland too first.
They will. They will.
Get above Cleveland first.
The floor is gonna drop pretty soon on that one. Just like the Bulls.
Because of teams that the Bucks been losing to, like I don't know who somebody's not 100%. If Giannis is just like, here, give me the ball and everybody move. He's still shooting too many 3 balls because you know how he do. He wants to shoot the threes. Like, come on, bro, you too big. Get on the block.
Yeah, but playing. It's like Embiid, man. When the best players, they just let them do anything they want to do.
When you 8 foot tall, you try to shoot 3 balls. Stop it, man.
I'm gonna tell you who needs Brown. Utah Jazz.
Just ship him to the West.
Utah. If I'm Boston now, I'm not playing against him. I mean, you got to play because he's going to go for 50 on you. You got to play him, and he's going to try to do Tatum. Nah, you going out west, son.
I'm shipping you out west.
Sacramento going to get De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox. You know what I'm saying? Like that. But as far as somebody who's constantly looking for help, is Utah Jazz. Now, you're not going to give up nobody, you know what I'm saying, like that.
Nah, they're going to have to go
But you draft picks. Yeah.
They're most definitely.
And then it'd be like, well, you know what? That probably works better for you because who you getting at number 28?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, go.
Well, heck, we don't know when Mary's coming back, so go ahead and go get him Nuggets. Shoot, we don't know what's going on. He might be done. His career might be over with. They ain't talking about him no more.
Yeah, it's 2 years, man.
They're not even talking about him. That's the sad thing.
That is
no
sad.
Update, no nothing.
Only thing you do see him on TV. Dapping up.
Yeah, just rooting. When you coming back, bro? I don't know.
It had to be where he basically has had another surgery
Yeah,
after
had
that
to.
first surgery.
Yes, something didn't go right.
Yeah, because it don't take that long.
No.
Especially they got the best of the best doctors.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it ain't
Mhm.
like he's over there.
Something didn't go right.
He's on market or some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Get somebody to chop his, do his legs.
Right. That just don't feel right.
At all.
That don't feel right.
At all. Something wrong with that cat.
Nah. And then you see Mitchell. He's in concussion protocol.
Oh, okay.
He's not playing.
Did he play last night?
Yep. He's not playing tomorrow night.
Oh, okay. Somebody done on him. What? I know Gobert probably in it too after he got hammered last night. Whew.
This is crazy, dude.
Westbrook.
Talking about the Jazz. Yeah. Go get him.
Westbrook. Anybody want him between him and Ben. Ain't nobody want him.
Nah, nobody want him. Nobody want him. And then ain't nobody trying to give up nothing neither for Simmons.
No,
for
sir.
Simmons. It didn't own the contracts that they both got.
Right.
Because Westbrook still get paid ridiculous money. Simmons get really buku money. So nah, I don't think nobody will take on them.
Look, Westbrook's pretty much saying, "Look, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance, and then I'll leave. Then I can go get a triple double, 19, 22, and 15 on a losing team, or a team that barely make the playoffs.
He gonna get the chip, go back to OKC.
Yeah, like hey, I'm done.
I'm going back to OKC.
I'm done. I'm done.
I'm gonna retire.
I just wanted one.
See, he's gonna be one of the players too, to where his career is going in early too. You know what I'm saying? Because he still got a lot of basketball left, but it's gonna go downhill fast because don't nobody want that headache.
Right.
I hate that for him too.
I just think once his goal was to go ahead and be Mr. Triple Double, that just ruined everything.
Absolutely.
I think it just ruined everything. He's like, oh man, I'm Mr. Triple Double. Okay. Good luck with that one. I look at it now, though. So it's get ready. Yeah, it's get ready to heat up big time, man.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Especially as we approach the All-Star break. So a lot of fun. It's getting ready to happen.
Right.
Let's see here.
All right. You got
the one we picked.
The Rams and the Cardinals. The Rams dominated this game and won 34-11. Jeez Louise, dude. I did not see that coming.
Well, the funny thing is when they scored the first touchdown, and I knew that the Rams was going in, so
yeah, of course.
So as we talking, I think we still doing the show or something.
Yeah, we
talking and everything else, and all of a sudden the blink of the eye, now it's 14-0.
Yep.
Like so, I missed the interception and all this
all
stuff.
that. Yeah.
Like what's going on? Then all of a sudden, the 20 round. Like they're like, we're not gonna lose again. You know, lose up 17-0 last time. It's 21. We're gonna keep on going.
We're gonna keep going. This is, and so I'm gonna tell you what's so crazy too, because I'm still mind blown that Larry's team is in the playoffs and he was doing an interview.
Yeah, because he's like, basically, I'm on the list. I'm the not to perform list
because we was thinking, well, shoot, man, they get in the playoffs, he come back. Ian Hopkins is done. Oh, brother.
So mentally, he was done.
Yeah, he was done.
He's been done.
I think he want to retire. I think he's like, I'm.
And they probably like, well, we're gonna keep you on here just in case.
Just in case, because they
want to.
Because they loyal to him, and he's
right.
Loyal, you know what I'm saying, vice versa, whatever.
In case you want to.
Right.
Well, I would say this. I don't think it made a difference. He played or not.
It probably
the number one problem. And I haven't seen no flack. Everybody's still talking about the Cowboys. Everybody's still talking about Big Ben and stuff.
Yeah.
Kyler Murray was horrible.
Horrible. The Rams did a great job on that guy last night.
Horrible.
They could deal with him.
I can understand. That was his first playoff. I give that to him. But have you seen any Steve Smith and all the, you know what I'm saying, the talking heads? I don't think they really crushed him like if it was Lamar Jackson.
No, they didn't.
And the reason why I keep bringing up Lamar, because everybody should know that he is treated totally different than all these other quarterbacks.
Yep.
And if he performed and threw 2 interceptions, bang, bang, oh my goodness, they'd have ran him out of there.
Yeah, quarterback rating was only 7.6.
Oh, got 2 interceptions,
Mm-hmm.
137 yards, and the team looked like they just, like, what we doing
Right.
here?
Because what the Rams did was kept him. You're not great. Keep going out outside.
Yeah,
and so crazy. Nah, we on you.
Little guy, you right
Yeah.
here. You right
Sit
here.
in this pocket, throw this ball. Let's see how good you really are. Because we know his bread and butter comes when he hit that outside that pocket.
And that defense looked garbage too, bro. I mean, it's like they did not, like, okay, we're here.
TJ,
We're here?
everybody,
We're here.
we got TJ back. I mean, JJ back. What
Yeah.
that mean?
We're here. Oh, man, they just lost to 49ers. We're here. Right. You guys.
That was just a dominant performance by the Rams, man. But the crazy
You know what we should have knew, though, real quick? You know why we should have known? Because the Seahawks let us know the week before.
They did.
Seahawks have nothing to play for.
Nothing.
And scoring 38 on them.
Yes, they did.
38-30. We should have said, red alert, red flag. Don't take them. But it's always what you see last.
Yes.
The last thing we saw
Yep.
was the 49ers coming back on Mr. Stafford.
Oh, Jesus. But I tell you one thing, they better start feeding Odell.
Yeah,
give that man the ball, dude. Give him the ball.
Yeah, give him the ball.
That was a hell of a catch that he made, which we all know he could do stuff like that.
He's special.
But throwing the ball, this guy he
you really got. But you know what though? As far as McVay, it's like, offensive guru. Why wouldn't you, man? I mean, I understand you're loyal to Cup. He caught 1 million balls.
Yeah, exactly.
OBJ has way more talent than this cat.
Yes.
I'm not saying that makes you a better player,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm saying as far as in the system,
yes.
I would love to see all of them with him.
Yes, exactly.
And tell old boy,
yep.
Understand. Right. Cooper, he done worked on a little moves this year. But OBJ go to the house with
He
his.
went to the crib.
He's gone.
You can line OBJ up any kind of way you want to.
Any kind of way.
And I mean, let the man ball.
Any kind of way you want.
I mean, because truly, your quarterback only threw the ball 17 times last night. You know what I'm saying? He completed 13.
Right.
202, 2 touchdowns, which is good. Quarterback rate 82. Of course, you really didn't throw the ball.
Right. Yeah,
2 touchdowns. They run game is what's gonna get them screwed up. I mean, yeah, we were talking about Michaels, and they got your boy. They both had one had 58, one had 55, but they got to do more than that in these playoffs. Because who they got next? Tampa Bay? Is it Tampa?
Who? The Rams?
Yeah.
Yeah, they gonna go there and let Mr. TB do his thing.
Mr. TB gonna
do his thing. I don't care.
And it's in Tampa Bay.
I don't care who he has.
It's in Tampa Bay, brother.
I'm sorry. I don't care. I don't care if they in the alley somewhere. I really don't. I don't even think it's matter because what's going to happen is this Bucks defense is coming around the corner when she comes.
And they did
like
that's how it was last year.
And they are going to bring the noise.
And they got their leader back. What's the middle linebacker's name? Who just came back? He was gone down there all year.
I know you talking about
that young boy, dog. What is his name? What is his name?
I know you talking about. Yeah. I see it right there.
Yes.
All I know is the linemen as far as with Peters and all them.
Yeah.
No, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Dominican Sue and the company is coming.
I'm going to tell you what's so crazy, though, about the game last night. What I didn't like, I don't know what was said, what was to Donald, for him to, you know what I'm saying, because he took a swing at dude.
And he also tried to choke him out.
Why would you take the risk of being suspended in the next playoff game?
And how come it was a flag? I don't think it was no flag. I mean, it was just like, they just came together. Like, okay.
This is the star player of that team.
So, my problem is this. Let's have some consistency. I understand it's playoffs. You still got to hold your up. So, why the refs didn't penalize and like.
Exactly.
Let's look and see, because he took a swing at him. So, it was like.
Yes, he took a swing. He swung at dude.
Yeah, so it's like, dude, why?
And then he took his helmet off. He took his helmet off.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff, bro. And then it was just like, all right, guys, go back in the
right, yeah. What? Come on, man. We got to call it like you said, dude.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
That ain't cool.
I mean, that's
that ain't cool at all. But it was good win, Rams.
Yeah.
Because that was Stafford's actually first ever playoff win.
Yeah, first. first.
That's nuts.
Way to get that. Way to get that. Do what you gotta do.
To go
Yeah,
lose
now
the
you
next
ready
week.
going to the Lions then.
Let's see what kind of quarterback you are now.
Stack it up because they coming. And the thing about it is, you can have both the great defense coordinators going at it.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is this. Brady, even if his line is kind of shaky, he's gonna that release is quick, bro. You can't get to him,
dude.
You gotta have your hands up with him because he's coming.
And then they lucky Godwin is not playing. That's what people got to realize.
He's that guy.
He's not playing.
That guy.
He is. He's good, dude.
He was that guy.
That young boy's tough, man.
He was the guy.
I like him.
So you know what's gonna happen? That means Evans is going for about 150.
Absolutely.
Grunk's going for 80. Brate's going for 80.
Yep.
The running backs, whoever they have, Vaughn or whatever, they're going to be
Yeah.
dump passes all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
And then some guy you never heard of is going to catch. I mean, they're going to open him up.
Yes, they are.
And so Ramsey, see, this is the thing. You're going to put Ramsey on Evans, right?
So it means Grump better go.
Oh, goodness gracious.
It means Grump about to go bananas.
That this week you have to get the retired guy, Weddle,
Yep.
ready to play. And Grunt going to eat him up like he'd been eating him up when he was in New England.
Exactly. Jesus. Y'all brought this in. He was sitting down for 2 years. Y'all going to bring him back? He probably ain't been working out or nothing. He's sitting at the crib.
He's in the doctor's office getting all kinds of transfusions and stuff. Oh my God, get me hydrated, give me whatever. Because you're gonna need him on this one. Because they said rapping him is not gonna be available. Oh my goodness,
it's gonna be a long day. Sunday.
Yeah,
that's Sunday.
Yeah, that one's Sunday. I think that's Sunday. Yeah, because
that is Sunday.
Because Green Bay,
it's Saturday,
and 49ers.
Yep.
So speaking of that. Tomorrow, make sure you check this out because we're going to go over all the playoffs and things like that. Big time. I got a question for you, Mark. Do you guys ever cover MMA? That's from Jed Ferris. You know
Jed Ferris? Nah, don't.
Hey, Jed, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing? Thanks for following. Make sure you
subscribe,
like, and tell a friend. We eventually will start doing that. You know what I'm saying, late in the year, once it really get heavy going. Yeah, we'll eventually start that because I know it's a big fight this weekend now that you mentioned that. So I'll watch that fight this weekend and bring it up.
Yeah, they sent me up and let me know the time.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. We don't want to leave no stone unturned.
Right.
So,
not at all.
Like you said, great win, Rams. Way to do your thing.
Absolutely.
Okay, we'll do this. While we on NFL, let's go ahead and get into that to see what's actually going on. I see where this is right in your wheelhouse.
What's that?
I see where Thomas said all options on the table.
Yes, he did.
For next Steelers quarterback.
Yes, he did.
That mean he's trying to go get Russell or what? Deshaun Watson?
Because you know
he's going to be suspended.
Right. Because the crazy thing about it is people forgot to realize, too, I think after this year's over with, that cap goes up.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of teams got, enough money, decent money to go get whoever they want. But him saying that, I don't know how to take it, really. Mm-hmm. I don't know if he's saying, well, shoot, we better go get one of these cats, or we just going to... Because it's news, too, that we're going to let Haskins and Rudolph have a quarterback conversation.
Is he still on the team?
Yes.
Haskins, he's just
practice
quarterback.
We only right now we only carry 2 quarterbacks, so which is crazy to me. We only carry 2, so they say they're gonna have a competition. Then they talking about dude from Pittsburgh, but me, if I can go get Russ for 3 years, at least 3, I'm going to go get him because he still got at least 4. A good 3. You know what I'm saying? I will go get him. Aaron Rodgers, if you can give him, he's 37. Can he keep flinging the ball like that for the next 4 years? We don't know. Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? He's up for an age.
Plus, he need to go out. If he goes anywhere, he need to go to like San Fran.
Yeah.
Somewhere out like that.
Right. So, I mean, I like how he's confident because Ben's gone. Now, you look at everything that you got. Look at the pieces that you bring in.
Who is the GM? Who's your GM? Because pretty much, I mean, I know Tom has been there for 30 years, it seems like, and I'm sure he's got a say, but I'm pretty sure that GM's got to, it's going to ultimately come down to what
What he
team
says,
everything, too.
absolutely.
So,
Yes.
But I do like that he's saying, "Hey, man, we ain't shutting the door on
No,
nothing.
we're not shutting the door on nothing.
Anything's possible."
But it's going to be hard trying to get Russell because he's still on contract. So you got to give up. We ain't like we got 4, 5,
and they
first round picks. You know what I'm saying?
They
give up.
They trying to say they trying to keep him and Curl. Talking about Russell and Curl.
Yeah.
So that means
because they got rid of their defense coordinator,
and they should have. I mean, it ain't about this year, but Seattle,
right?
They have been struggling on the defensive end for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
So should go ahead and got rid of him. And so my thing is, if you Russell, you are watching.
Yeah.
You're watching. Okay, all these moves. So when free agency started popping, before you clap your hands 5 times, free agency will be here for the NFL. The draft be here March and stuff like that. So it's coming around the corner. I love how they do it because they keep football in your mouth.
Yeah.
Year round, right? So, because you got to think, Super Bowl is when? February.
Yep.
You only get a little break, then all of a sudden the free agencies, all this kind of stuff. So I love that. So my thing is, if I'm Russell Wilson, I am paying attention
to everything
to see what you want. Yep. I need offensive linemen. We got running backs. They all get hurt, but they got running backs.
Right.
I need to see this offensive lineman, and they got receivers. Throw me another toy, though. I'll take another toy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got Lockett who's getting longer too. You got my man, half robot. But I need somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at everything, and if I don't like it, I'm out.
Absolutely.
I'm gone. Forget you. Last night, if you watched that game, Buda Baker took a vicious lick from Cam Akers.
Yeah.
They said he's doing good.
Yeah.
He's out of the hospital.
That was scary.
Man, as soon as Cam went down, and all I saw was that arm just
he was done right
I was like, oh. Like,
yeah, go get him.
Please, and they came, boy. They went back there.
Right.
Someone been playing around. Right. So they was.
Because soon as the players saw it, they like, oh, hell no. Not
come
on through here. Y'all tripping.
Dude is out.
Yeah, he's out. That didn't look good, dude.
And you know what? When we going to start calling that? Because dude did lower his helmet. He caught that helmet on the side of his helmet. It was a wrap.
Yes.
And that right there was scary. Big time.
I'm glad he's doing good, man, because that could have been.
But did you see the replay? The reason why the players was mad at Cam Akers?
Because he looked down at him and kept walking.
No, not just that. He looked down at him and went like that, like he's too small. He looked at him and went like that. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because I was thinking, I saw him look, like, hey, that's it. Dude went just like that. When somebody's too small, like you too small, he went just like that, dog. Woo! I said, man, you lucky that they was caught up in the moment because then apparently some people must have saw it because they was trying to.
Yeah.
He's trying, no, you did, and they got him right clear as day. Went just like that.
Right. That's
like,
nuts.
Woo wee.
Okay.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden you're apologetic. I mean, I understand. Yeah, it's football.
Right,
yeah. Because, dude, you knocked him out cold as soon as you put that helmet in his helmet.
You sure did.
Yeah.
Probably got to learn how to tackle you, too.
Yeah, man.
Sheesh. Took them legs out. Jesus Christ.
Okay, I'm a big boy, too.
Yes, sir. All right, you got the top 25 who's playing right now. You got Kansas, Oklahoma. Oklahoma's up 52-50. You got Ohio State on against IUPUI. Who is that?
Indiana University, Purdue University in Indianapolis.
Say it one more time.
Indiana University, Purdue University in Indianapolis.
Why we got 3 different schools?
You know how they have different schools here?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's nuts. UConn and Butler. UConn is up 54-38. South Florida and Houston. Houston is up 29-11.
All right. It's another one. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Any more scores?
No, go ahead. What was you going to say?
I was going to say the top 25 this week. Harry and Bree. So there's number 1, Gonzaga. Number 2, Auburn. Number 3, Arizona. Number 4, Purdue. Number 5, Baylor, who was number 1, but they lost twice. Number 6, Duke. Number 7, Kansas. Number 8, Wisconsin, 9 UCLA, 10 Houston. I heard you, Houston.
Yes,
Number
sir.
11 Villanova, 12 Kentucky, up 6 spots. Number 13 LSU, number 14 Michigan State. They always hang around.
Yeah, they do.
15 Iowa State, which was not in the top 25. That's a big jump. 16 USC, which is Southern California.
Yep.
17 Illinois. 18 Texas Tech, who had a great week last week. 19 Ohio State. 20 Xavier.
Yes,
Chris
sir.
Mack's old team.
Yep.
21 Providence. 22 Loyola Chicago. I heard you guys.
Right.
I wonder if the nun is still rolling around with them.
Right. Yeah.
23 Texas. 24 Tennessee. Shoot, after that debacle should be out of the top 25.
Yep.
25 UConn with appearance.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! Big boy status.
Absolutely.
That was your top 25.
Top 25.
Let's have some fun before we rock and roll with this
Yes,
show.
sir.
So we're going to go ahead and rank the playoff teams. The 8 teams that are remaining in the playoffs. They give you a little nugget and things like that about them. Who's number 1, bro? Who you think is number 1? I know last week we had Green Bay.
We had Green Bay up there.
So
Yeah.
probably still Green Bay.
Yeah.
Doesn't change your mind?
Yeah. Nah, not yet. Because, you know, they get there, lose.
Right.
Number 2.
Number two. I think last week we had, I think it was Titans.
I think it was too.
I think it was Titans. And I can see
probably
we can keep them just because these two haven't played
Yeah.
yet.
Right.
And number 3 is kind of where it gets in because I know it was Tampa Bay and Kansas City.
Yeah. That's
and Cincinnati.
Yeah. It's Cincinnati. Yep.
I don't know, bro. I think somebody else look kind of powerful.
I was going to say Lakers. Jesus Christ. L.A. Rams.
I'm
Those
talking about
the
Bills. The Bills.
Yeah.
Bro. I know you don't like them, but
I mean, the Bills is cool, but I just think they beat up on New England, which was an impressive win. I mean, they beat number 3. It was impressive.
I think what's impressive to me is that handling business as a young quarterback,
Mm-hmm.
like you beat them like you're supposed to beat.
Yeah.
And really, Tampa Bay did the same thing with Philly. Philly
yeah.
tried to make it look like, hey, in the game. No, you're not. You're not in the game.
4 points.
Nah. So I can see. I can see. Really, I can see Tampa at 3. Just because we know TB. He's a different breed. Now, what we get at is these right here. I think these 3. I think the Bills, Kansas City, and the Bengals.
Mm.
And I can throw the Rams up there. We're going to put San Francisco number 8. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Okay. San Fran number 8. We can go and slide him right there. I'll drag him over there, too. Ooh, it's number 4.
Number 4. Uh-huh. KC beat Pittsburgh like they stole something, but that wasn't impressive. Y'all was supposed to beat us like they stole something. Jesus Christ, you did 3 weeks ago.
Both of these teams did what they supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Both of them, they did what they supposed to do. Bengals, they were solid, but they got kind of...
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't a clean performance
Right.
whatsoever. And the Rams, I'm still not really
So
sold
the
on
Rams.
Rams.
Yeah, because they'll
I'm not sold. I'm thinking Rams is number 7.
Yeah, I will go
I
with
can see that. Now, these next 3.
I like Buffalo. I could deal with Buffalo because they lost to New England early in the year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Then they try to punish them every time they play.
Right. They try. All right, Buffalo, I see you. Get there, man. Get there.
right. Anyway,
Get there, dude.
And
You
really,
got a chance.
yeah, right. And that's the whole thing. You got to do what you need to do, and that's what they doing. And really, who they got? They got the Chiefs,
Mm-hmm.
and that's gonna be real good.
Yes, it is.
So the Bengals are the Chiefs next. I'll let you pick these.
The crazy thing about it, I look at Kansas City just like the Rams. And the only reason why I do is because Yeah.
No, it's
Patrick
okay.
Mahomes is up in the, you know what I'm saying? He's up and down. He's been up and down all year. They not had losses to where you like they should have won that game. Defense is not all of that great neither. If I had to say, I'm most impressed with Cincinnati.
And Cincinnati did beat them in recent
Yeah. Yep.
weeks.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, I know they're probably the sickest of them all because they're probably hoping to play the Kansas City, even at third place. Like,
Yep.
yeah, we ain't scared of you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they got to go to Tennessee.
Right.
All right, so right now we got power ranking, and we're going to give little nuggets about them. But power rankings right now, we got Green Bay number 1, number 2, the Titans, number 3, the Bucks, 4, Bills Mafia in the house, 5, Bengals, 6, Chiefs, 7, the Rams, 8, 49ers. All right, let's give. What do you think as far as Green Bay? What is their strong suit? What is they to you? What's you think their calling card is? Like their strongest point.
The strongest point. Whew.
It could be a player. It could be a position. It could be whatever.
Their strongest point is Adams, Delonte Adams.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He is their strong point because anytime he throwing the ball, he catches everything. He has to be 100%, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Should be.
He got to be 100% because God, they go as far as Adams take him.
Yeah,
And you know what I'm saying? Because he gets double teamed. I mean, he still got other weapons there, but I love Adams. I think that's the strong point of that offense.
Yeah. I think what we're gonna see is we really ain't seen it all year, and I don't know what was wrong. I know they had some injuries. I think the running game is going because they really have almost. It should be on paper, kind of like Cleveland.
Yes,
because
I agree with that. Yes,
Jones can catch and run. He can do everything.
Yes,
he can do everything. You know what I'm saying?
Is a problem.
And Dylan is a hammer. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I need to see that. To me, I think that we're going to see as the weather gets cold. We know how it is. As it gets cold, that's going to me. I think that's going to be their strong suit, and that's going to be where they need their strong suit to be. Absolutely. Is their running game.
Yep.
Because this year, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what's going on, but that right there, I would love to have both of them on my team.
Dude, because they got a 2-headed monster.
Yeah,
it's just
like 60 yards, 70 yards. Boy's been hurt. Like as long as they're healthy, I think that because that takes a lot of that off of Rodgers.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
Because we've seen what happened when he got everything, and we normally see it in the conference championship. So
right.
What is their weakness?
I'm gonna go on a limb and say if I'm gonna say their weakness going into this game is gonna be their defensive line. It's gonna be their defensive line only because the 49ers have a good running back. Right. You know what I'm saying? And we see what Nick Chubb done to him early in the year when they played Cleveland or whatever. They have San Francisco have multiple good running backs if they play.
Right.
Or whatever.
Right.
But I think that would be their weakness going into this week if they could not stop that run.
That's a real good one. I think, man, if I had to say it, I would have to say they're linebackers to me.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like the front seven.
Yeah.
Nobody really stands out to me. I mean, I know they had Preston Smith out, and I think he's coming back. Jared Alexander, but that's a DB. I think their linebackers is probably. I think you could really expose them as far as with the tight ends. It's like Kittles.
Yeah.
Which Kittles only had one catch because of Curse.
Exactly.
So I think that is. So the Titans, what is their strong point?
The Titans' strong point, of course, is that King Henry back there.
Is he going to run? Is he playing?
He's playing. And I think anytime you got him, you have a chance.
Yeah.
You have a chance, but he's coming back off injury. Is he rusty?
Right.
Is he going to be produced? But as long as you got him in that, running. Yes, as long as you got him in that backfield, I'm gonna give you a chance. And I think that is a strong point, really. Yeah. Is it for me?
Yeah, and I'm gonna go off that, but I'm gonna go off it this way. I'm saying the offensive line is a strong point because I think even they have shown, even though Foreman is not, no one's Henry, but he'll gash you for 100-something yards.
Absolutely.
So even if Henry only give you 50, you got to deal with this other dude that's coming there.
Right.
But you have to have a line that's able to do that. So I think that's their strong point to me. What is their weakness?
I'm gonna go with their DBs. I'm going to go with their DBs. Their DBs is not really that good, and you're going against Burrows, who has three decent, good receivers. You know what I'm saying? And Chase, Hughes, and the other young boy on that side. You
Yes,
know what I'm
sir.
saying? So I would say they DBs because anytime they get into a shootout, it's literally a shootout.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the DBs got to step it up this week against Joey.
Right. To me, I think the weakness is Tannehill. I think that if you
Yes,
have
sir.
to have him win the game, he's not going to win the game for you. I really don't. I mean,
Right.
this is playoff ball. This is
Mhm.
totally different. The Bengals, the thing about it is, as Mark is saying, if they can't stop that passing, so what that means he's going to have to put up
He
points.
got to put up points.
If you down, you can't. There's no way the game could be like 38-35 or nothing like
No,
that. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely
You
not.
the defense got to stand up, and if not, you got to hope that you guys are ripping off long runs and all kind of
Exactly.
stuff. And Brown is eating, and Tannehill got lucky and turnovers and different stuff
Right,
like that.
right.
But to me, I think he's their weakness. Tampa Bay, what is their strength?
Tampa Bay's strength. I'm gonna say Tampa Bay's strength will be their receiving core because Tom Brady can throw to Dick Carey and Sam and make them look great. You know what I'm saying? They never really got to have a big name. I think they strong point will be their receivers this week.
Cool. To me, I just got to go with the guy you just said, TB. He's the offensive coordinator.
Yeah, absolutely.
It may be Leftwich Chapter, but he's the offensive coordinator, and he's gonna see what the heck the Rams is doing.
Yep.
And he's gonna get rid of that ball so quick. They're gonna be like, and it's so frustrating. You know, you buy all this money to get this pressure to knock him off his stool, and if Wirfs is hurt and everything else, that means he's gonna speed it up. It's gonna be like dinks and dunks.
Right. Right.
He will dink and dunk them all the way down the field.
Yes,
He don't care.
Yes,
He don't care, bro. He did it at New England for years.
Yes,
Except when he had Moss and all them, and they should have won and they didn't. They was undefeated.
Right.
He will dink and dunk until you get tired of playing
Right.
that style, and then as soon as you let up, he's gone. He's
gone.
throwing it. So, that's the whole thing, big time on that one. So what's their weakness?
Their weakness, I'm gonna have. Oh shoot! Their weakness is the running backs because who's playing?
Right.
Who's playing at running back in? I get it. We know that Tom Brady can fling the heck out of that ball. We know that. But do you really want to throw the ball 60 times?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to step up in that backfield. Somebody.
I have to agree. I think that is. I know you hit it on the head. I think that's the glaring weakness for them.
Yeah.
Fournette's hurt. Is he coming back? Will he be healthy?
Exactly.
Jones has been out. They had Vaughn. But the thing about it is, this reminds me so much of New England.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's sad because it's almost like he's used to it.
Yeah. So it's like, don't worry about that.
Right.
I'm
used to it. Don't bring nobody in.
I didn't have anybody. What we lost? Godwin, you know what I'm saying? And we lost Brown. Don't worry about it. Coach,
yeah,
we're good. We're good. I just
good.
used Brayton and him and OJ Howard. They got 3 tight ends and Gronk. We're fine.
We're good.
We're fine.
I got my best friend with me.
The Bills.
The Bills' strong point. I'm gonna say Josh Allen because them legs that we witnessed over the weekend, which we knew he had them, but God, seeing that big boy roll like that, that's a problem.
Right.
I'm gonna go with him. I'm gonna go with him. They go as far as he goes.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I agree with you on that one. I think what you've seen and actually, I hold no bars. I go full. I think what you're seeing is a guy who's growing up in front of our eyes.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yep.
I think he's maturing.
Yes, he is.
And I think everybody who said it, people like to throw stuff out there. If he go ahead and take care of business against the Chiefs, you basically got to put him as the best quarterback in that draft.
Yes. Yeah. I'm not mad at you with
because
that
my thing is this.
He's
I
rolling.
understand about MVPs. He'll probably get one next year or the year after. I mean, he can put up them numbers, especially with his legs too. Not as like the famous Lamar and all this kind of stuff. But that guy is growing up in front of our eyes.
Yes.
So weakness.
Well, I gotta say weakness. I hate to say this, but I'm gonna have to say Singletary, the running back, because to me, he's like a poor man's LaShawn McCoy. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. He's good, but hey, he's not that running back I feel like fit for him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, to get going. But he's good, but I don't think he's that running back for Buffalo.
Right. I honestly think I like the running game, like you said. Even though he came on the past two.
Yeah.
But to me, I'm just not really sold as the defensive unit is all. Like, so I'm going to go ahead and narrow it down, and I would say probably it's a toss up to me with the linebacker. Yeah, they got the one big one that you know, but who are the other linebackers?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't know who Edwards is.
Yeah. And their best DB got hurt, right?
Yep.
So White.
Yep.
So I'm like, I'm gonna go with the DBs on there. The scary thing is with the Chiefs, you got to be ready to rock and roll.
Right.
The good thing is they done played them numerous times before, so
Exactly.
they're not gonna be scared.
Right.
The Bengals, strong too.
Receiving core. I'm going with the whole receiving core. Them young boys is good. They are good, and Joey is maturing in his second year playing. They got them boys rocking around, believing in him. I got to go with that receiving core. That receiving core is dangerous.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go off the radar on this. I'm gonna say they head coach, man. For him to that time, even though he called it 20 times to go for it on 4 from 1 and all this from the 1, but he was trying to instill confidence that we can beat you guys, we're gonna beat y'all. We're not gonna get. Hey, I'm not silly. I'm not gonna give you the ball back.
And we're trying to win the division.
I think he had to instill confidence in them, and that young team, especially on the offensive side, is rolling.
Right.
Weakness.
Woo! I'm gonna have to say Mixon. I'm gonna go with Mixon with this. I don't know what running backs twice, but Mixon is good. I like Mixon. He's good, but he's inconsistent. It ain't like you gonna get this from him every week. You know what I'm saying? You might get a 40-yard gain from him one week, and next week he might run for 120. Right. You know what I'm saying? They need to get that run game together. I bring somebody else in that's a decent backup for him because he stay hurt too.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, and really you don't know what to get from. You don't know what to expect because the past 2 weeks, 3 weeks, he really haven't done anything at all. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's kind of scary to me. I would say if I had to go with it, man, I would say I think the matchup with the linebackers against Kelsey is gonna probably crush them. Yes, they got some young dudes running out there and doing different stuff like that, but when you think about the Bengals, they got a whole bunch of people have been traded from the DB, so they got some experience. But I'm not really sold on the linebacker.
Right.
Real quick, Chiefs.
They Kelsey.
Kelsey, strong too. I'm gonna go. I have to go with Petty, just because I know he does everything. Weakness.
Defense.
I would say this is another one to me. The linebacker core. I know I've been on the linebacker cores. I don't really trust their linebackers. I like Chris Jones defense, and I like some of the DBs. It's like that, so I got it on that one. LA Rams, strong point.
I'll have to go with you with this one. McVay.
Bing. I agree with that one. Weakness.
Stafford.
Dang. Ding, 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 ding. Real quick, San Francisco, strong point.
Running backs.
Woo. I would say they strong point. It has to be Deebo Samuel.
Yeah.
Weakness. What's the weakness?
Garoppolo.
Jimmy G is the weakness. Hey, thank you guys for joining us today. Y'all know how we do it. Thank you. Another banger. Big time.
Yes, sir. See y'all tomorrow.
It's 8 p.m. Let's get it. Mark and Will, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.